Okay, here we are again. Today I'm without my puppy, although Lulu Marie was very sad when I left her behind. I'm in Somerville, Mass. This is one of my favorite Goodwills. It's just a little tricky to get to because parking's a little tricky. I just had to register on the pay by phone app, but I'm all set. I have 100 minutes on the clock. I need to get home by 3 p.m. because I am going to dinner with my good friends at 5 o'clock. Today, my focus is to look for sweaters. I had this thing happen this morning where my neighbor called and said she was interested in getting a sweater. And I said, oh my gosh, I have 8 bins over full with sweaters. I have so many. I said to my neighbor, go check out my Poshmark closet. She's like, well, I need an extra large and I don't want a cardigan sweater. I said, okay, let me look. Do you know how many just sweaters in general I had in a size extra large in my entire closet of 1,300 items? I'll give you a second. I had 1 extra large sweater when I filtered in my Poshmark closet. Now, Poshmark isn't always like right on the money. Maybe there's a couple stragglers in there. I need to start doing a better job of taking a look at my inventory. But since this is happy holidays and it is sweater weather, I think today we should focus on sweaters. When I'm here, I look for everything, but I'm going to look for sweaters in extra large. That is my goal today. Let's see how we do. I have 100 minutes exactly. Actually such a challenge to find extra large sweaters. It's actually crazy. I found other great stuff, just not many extra large sweaters, but I'm really trying. All right, mission accomplished. I have lights everywhere tonight because it is super dark outside. I have just gotten ready to go out to dinner, and then tomorrow morning we are leaving for New York City. My friend's picking me up at 8 a.m. and I've been vlogging today, editing today, posting videos. Right now I am going to share with you a haul from what you just saw, which was a thrift with me that I did in Somerville, Mass at Goodwill. I was looking for sweaters in size extra large, and I didn't do like so great in that category, but I did find some fantastic pieces. I spent $103 and this was a really good haul. I hope I'm not too washed out today. Deep breaths. I've been like managing and filming like 3 different videos for Vlogmas because I'm heading out and I'm so excited. And actually what we do tonight out to dinner, I think I'm sharing on a vlog that you'll see tomorrow. I'm all over the place. Okay, let's get started with this beauty right here. This is a smart wool cardigan sweater. And this week I have sold 2 smart wool sweaters. One sold for $45 and one was $75, but it was in a bundle that sold for $90. So I estimated that it sold for about $50. I'm kind of in the mood to be picking up smart wool because it's moving pretty well right now. This piece is like brand new. It's a cardigan sweater. It was priced at $13.99, but I did not hesitate to grab it because it is in beautiful condition. I've never found like a waterfall cardigan sweater like this before. It's two-toned color block in 2 shades of gray. It's kind of like a heather gray on top. It is a size small. There is the smart wool tag, and it has like a little snap right here. So I think you can like swing part of the cardigan up and snap it. Next up is this Prana shirt for men, which I thought was really nice. This is a size small. It does look pretty small, but I love it. It's in great condition. Nice fall colors, not very Christmassy, but I love it. Prana sells pretty well for me. That looks like a newer label Prana. Sometimes I'll leave the old labels behind, but that one looks pretty good. Whatever the retail value is of this, I'm going to put as my thumbnail. I think it's going to be pretty significant. I would say even with these first two pieces, we're at like $200 because Smartwool stuff is super expensive, and Prana shirts sell for like between $70 and $80 new. And then we have some Lululemon Aligns. These were on a new rack. These were $9.99. I just want to show you. It's interesting because I did pay up for a few things, but then their standard pricing at this store I think is really reasonable. I ended up putting back some of the Lululemon stuff that I found. I found some regular priced Lululemon, but it was kind of worn between the legs and an older style, lower waist. These are really nice. They're in very good condition. And is there a size tag on here? I think these are a size 8. They don't have the pull tag, but they're in beautiful condition. And these were $10 and Aligns retail for $100 plus. So that was fantastic. I picked this up for Rocco, so you'll see this at the end of this series in my thrifting gift. This is a vest, an Ella Bean vest in a size large. This was also priced at $9.99. And I messaged Rocco before I picked this up because I said, do you wear vests? Not like, my boys don't always wear vests, but I think Rocco will take anything warm that he can layer while he's up in Maine. This is gonna be his first winter in Maine, so he's getting a lot of outerwear for Christmas. This was only $2. This was on a new rack. This is a Rag and Bone t-shirt. I believe it's for men. It just has, kind of looks like Game of Thrones right here, swords. Don't the swords go out in Game of Thrones? Anyways, just a t-shirt, Rag and Bone, size large. This t-shirt probably retails for about $40 or $50. I won't get a lot for that, maybe $25, but it was only $1.99. This I did a quick search on. This has me a little perplexed. This is a Nike sweatshirt, and I think it's youth. Or it's women's, because I think it said large. Yeah, this is probably a youth large. When I took a Google image of this sweatshirt from Nike, and it looked like it was a really high value sweatshirt, but that was in the men's department, and that was retail. It was like $128 plus, but that was, like I said, retail. So this just has the address of Nike. I just thought it was really unique looking. See in the chest right there? And then Nike emblem on the back, and then it's got this cool pattern down here. So I don't know what that will resell for, and I am so sorry because I'm filming this before I leave for New York. This is going to post, I believe, on Sunday. These won't be listed until at least Thursday. If there's something you're interested in, just write it in the comments, and I promise I will prioritize that when I do the listings. I feel sad. I've been really trying to keep up with making sure things get listed shortly after I do a haul, but it was kind of unavoidable this week. So these came out on a rack and they were pricing them behind the counter. I didn't realize that they were pricing them, and I went over to look, and the woman associate's like, those aren't priced yet, don't touch those. I was like, okay, she was mad at me, so I left. I didn't realize they weren't priced. I wasn't trying to be obnoxious. And so then I noticed that they priced them all, but they hadn't like put them on the floor. And a lot of them they were putting behind the counter, because at this location, they'll keep like some of their higher price things behind the counter. So as they were moving things over, there was an All Saints jacket that I was interested in. That was like $49, so I passed on that. It was really nice though. And so I said, is it okay if I look at these items on the rack? Which they said yes to. And she's like, if you decide to take any of those items and then you don't want them, please bring them back because they're going behind the register. So there were a couple things I ended up giving back. So these are a size 8. These are camo Aligns, and they also have the style number that is around the dot, and that lets me know that it's a newer style. So the size dots that, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, there's tiny little numbers that go around the number 8, and that helps you with the style number. So that lets me know it's a newer thing. So yeah, and they're super soft. So they're definitely the Align. So 2 pairs of Align, they were $10 each. And I passed on the other 2 that I may or may not have shown you in the Thrift With Me portion. I'm not sure. These were also on that rack. I did decide to grab these because there were some sold comps above 40. So these were $7.99, and these are Lululemon shorts. They're tiny. They're probably like a size 2 or 4. They're a size 4. They have the liner. They're in really good condition. And comps for these were all over the place. Some were low, but there were several that were $40 plus. So if I can get $40 for those, that is worth the $8 investment for me. So as you know, I was looking for sweaters, and I was looking for extra large sweaters. I always feel like it's really good when I go into a thrift store with a plan. Even if I veer away from the plan, if I have a focus, I shop a little bit differently. So in today's scenario, or in yesterday's scenario when I went thrifting for this, what was different was I really took my time and I was very thorough looking through every sweater rack, very thoroughly looking for sweaters that I liked in larger sizes. And what I learned about myself, which I kind of already knew, is that I have a little bit of a short attention span. I will more than likely do several laps around a store and keep coming back to the same racks at different points while I'm thrifting, as opposed to staying in one area and thoroughly going through it and then like not returning to it. But on this particular date, I was making sure that whichever row I was in, I was going through every single sweater. So I ended up finding some great sweaters, but not all extra larges, not many extra larges at all. I picked up this Title IX sweater. I have historically done pretty well with their stuff. I don't think I have any Title IX currently for sale, and that's because whenever I list something, they sell. And this was just in pristine condition. I mean, there is not a single pill. This is a really nice sweater, and I loved the stripes on it. It is a size medium. It is like brand new. I'm wondering if there is a tag that gives the date on here. Title IX still around? I don't even know. But this is immaculate. It's a beautiful sweater, like brand new. Probably listed between $40 and $50. This I picked up for Angie's thrifted gift. It's just like a little shirt for when she goes out to wear with like high-waisted jeans. I think that's really cute. This was one of the last things that I picked up, and this was not priced up. It is a cowl neck sweatshirt, or yeah, like this type. I guess it's like a hood. It kind of covers your face, but then it can like, what is that? This must come down around your neck and just scrunch up. Anyways, it's Lululemon. But they had it with like the sweaters, so I think they charged me $5.49 for this. But you know, they missed that little tag right there. I feel like the touch, the feel of Lululemon is pretty distinguishable, and this is a size 2. The tag was still on it. This will probably just be between $30 and $40. If I can find a style on that, then maybe I can draw more attention to it with the proper style number. If I just say gray cowl neck sweatshirt, I don't know how much attention this will get. This is the J. Crew 365 cardigan sweater in this beautiful like brick red. These are great. These consistently sell between $40 and $60. This one is collarless. Usually the ones that are blazer style but sweater material, they go really fast. But this is beautiful. It's an extra small. It's in gorgeous condition, like absolutely gorgeous. So 35% cotton, 35% polyester, and 30% merino wool. And what's the date on this? Fall of 2018. Actually, it looks even newer than that. It's in really great condition. So that's an extra small. I'd probably list that for about $60, $65. Yeah, retail, this haul retail value is, I think, over $1,000 easily. This is Tucker Nuck. I think this is my first time finding this. I can't tell if this is a micro suede or what. No, it's just polyester and spandex. I'm gonna look it up. Tucker Nuck Micro Suede. Okay, so this is on their website. This is it right here. It's on their current website though. And this is an extra small and it's out of stock. So I don't know, maybe I'll list it for $75, $80. Let me know if you have had any experience with this brand. It's such a beautiful top. This style I think is so flattering. It is in excellent, excellent condition. So I was really excited about that because that is a new to me brand. I'd heard of the brand before, I just never found it before. Here's one of my plus size sweaters, yay! This is an Eloquii sweater. It is a size 18-20, and I like selling Eloquii, and I really like this cardigan sweater. It's like an open knit, in this really pretty purple color. It's cropped. I feel like it's current style. I really like the cropped style of it. I love these little buttons that are trimmed in white. Feels like it is a wool blend, acrylic, polyester, and nylon, no wool. So super pretty. Here's another sweater, and this is a 3X. This is Talbot's. I thought this was in beautiful condition as well. It's 100% merino wool, and it's this gorgeous, gorgeous teal sweater in a size 3X petite. So pure merino wool, and that was like $5 or $6, $5.49 I think for sweaters, and look at how pretty this is. I feel like this is really flattering. I know for me, being on the cusp of plus size, I really do like my cardigan sweaters. I think they are flattering. You can layer something up. It just gives that little extra security. It, you know, hides the things that you want hidden. And I just really, really love it. And I think this is a gorgeous sweater, and I think somebody's going to love it. So yes, an 1820 and a 3X, yay. This is probably like a $2,000 haul. This is crazy. This is Dale of Norway. And I just sold a Dale of Norway sweater. It was a division of Dale of Norway. This is like the Dale of Norway. It looks like a little bit of an older tag. Dale of Norway is one of those brands. Some of the pieces go for $200, $300. Other ones, they sit for a while. I have one that I priced really high and it's been sitting. The one that sold for $75, I priced it on the lower side because it was a division of Dale of Norway. I think it was called like Norway Collection or something. You'll see it in my What Sold, my ship and shop video tomorrow. But this one, I don't know. I will have to look, but these are just gorgeous. Obviously, they are made in Norway. There's some velvet trim on this. The button details are gorgeous. It's a great time of year to list these. The first Dale of Norway that I found was at the bins, and I was so excited. And I had just watched a haul and somebody mentioned it. And so I was so excited that I had heard about it and then found it. Pure wool. This almost looks a little vintagey. So we'll see. But I'm guessing maybe I'll list this like 125, 150. I'm really not positive. I'll have to look and see what the comps are on that. This is a gorgeous sweater too. See, it was very good for me to spend a lot of time in that sweater section because I did find some really beautiful sweaters. I found this towards the end. This is Garnet Hill. And I really do love this brand. I don't pick everything up from them, but certain pieces, look at this, how gorgeous this is. It's like a smoky blue, all this detail. It almost looks like it's a hand knit sweater, but the best part is it is 100% cashmere. And this isn't like your 2-ply thin cashmere TJ Maxx sweater. This is thick and it is 100% cashmere. Look at this. I mean, this is just unbelievable. So it's so gorgeous and it looks like brand new. The condition was just great. I really did take my time. I was proud of myself on this day. I went through my cart. I knew I was going away. I knew I'm really trying to move away from just holding on to stuff. The last haul that I did from Savers, I've sold a lot of pieces from that haul, and it just made me feel really good that I was buying stuff that was relevant now, that people wanted now, and that sold. Like those Lululemon pants, even though they were $6, they were really worn, and I felt like they would sit around for a while, and then maybe they'd sell for like $28 or $30, and I'm sitting on a lot of Lululemon leggings right now. I wanted to make sure I was just taking things home that I was excited about. And this was right at the top of that list. I mean, there were a couple beauties in this haul, but I think this is one of my very favorite pieces. Look at how chunky and gorgeous. It's like a bluish gray, absolutely stunning. I have to look at comps on this. I think when I'm in New York, when I lay in bed at night, I'm going to be looking at comps for all these pieces, maybe doing some drafts. And then this is one of my very favorite brands to pick up too, which is Peruvian Connection. Now I left a Peruvian Connection sweater behind, and that may have been a mistake, but it looked like an older tag and I wasn't crazy about the style. I very, very rarely don't take home Peruvian Connection, but I liked this one a little bit better. I just thought that this was a really nice neutral color. This is cotton, which, you know, usually I usually don't find cotton sweaters, but it's 100% Pima cotton. And I just thought this was a classic. I thought it was a really easy style and in excellent condition. I loved how the buttons were covered. And yeah, the brand is fantastic. So Garnet Hill and J. Crew, Dale of Norway, Peruvian Connection. So I found so many beautiful pieces today. And as you can see that I really focused on that sweater section. And while I only found a couple pieces that were in the plus size, because I spent so much time there, I was able to go through and find some really quality pieces. So let's add everything up and see how we did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 pieces. Did I already say that in the car? I feel like I looked at my receipt in the car. So that might be old news to you now. $103, I don't remember what the change was, divided by 18. So my average cost of goods was $5.72. I love this Goodwill. Again, this was the Goodwill in Somerville. The two Goodwills that I've been really favoring, one in Boston, one in Somerville, it's always such a pain to get to them and it's a pain to park, but it's usually worth the visit. I don't get there very often, but I'm always happy when I do get there. So that is all for today's haul. I hope you enjoyed today's Happy Holidays. Thank you so much for joining me on this 10-day haul adventure. Tomorrow's video is kind of like a day in the life, but I'm starting it out with some shipping, and I'm going to go through some of my recent sales, and a lot of the sales that I will be sharing with you were from a haul that I just did from Savers a couple days ago. So I hope you enjoy it. Remember to like and subscribe if you're having fun with the series or if you'd like to see more from me. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. I love you guys, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Happy holidays. Bye.